How are you taking care of yourselves in these crazy times, my lovelies? It's a bit a lot, isn't it? Yeah, so either you're in something enormous at the moment, you're letting go of something enormous at the moment, or you're watching other people in or letting go of something enormous. And as much as possible, holding that witness place, holding your heart open and staying present. There's lots of different opportunities for being triggered, for being pulled in to old stories in an effort to, bring things up to the surface. Our unconscious will help us find ourselves in situations that are, super triggering. Certainly in our area, we're not experiencing massive floods. We did a couple of years ago, but I'm quite sure that everything that's happening for people in other parts of the world is super triggering for people here as well, apart from just a deep compassion for what others are going through. It also stirs our own mire. So I guess I wanted to come here and offer some support to remind us of how important it is to stay present, to keep things as simple as possible, to connect to your breath, to get your feet on the ground, bare feet if possible, to take opportunities to set loving and clear boundaries that keep you out of the busyness as much as possible at the moment, and allowing space to come back in and connect with your heart. Give yourself space to allow what's there to be seen and to be held in loving presence and to be released, so that we're not burdened as much by those old stories, those things that are now out of date, moving forward. Yeah, so I guess I wanted to remind us all, myself included, how important self-care is at the moment, how important it is to take that time and to explain, or to really help those around us to understand why it's important, as well as ourselves, of course. I tell my kids, I developed it quite a while ago, this little story that I tell them about jelly bean jars. And when my jelly bean jar is really full, I've got heaps of energy and I can play and we can have adventures together, and I can make really yummy, cozy meals, and all the things that the kids love when you're really present and connected. But when my jelly bean jar starts to kind of get a bit low, I need to do the things that I need to do to fill it up again. Because when it's all full and bright and colourful, I'm available. And when it's really low, I'm not. And they understand that if my jelly bean jar is really low, it opens us up to getting unwell physically, it more short-tempered, less present, more on automatic pilot. My parenting is not ideal. You know that feeling when your jelly bean jar is really low, and we all have those days. So yeah, they got it really early on, and it was couched in a way that they could relate to. And now it's a thing that we use in our family. Everybody says, oh, my jelly bean jar needs a top up today, or no, let's go, I've got a full jar, and it's a playful but very clear piece of communication. And you're also modeling the value of taking care of yourself, of being really aware of what's happening in your own skin, of being really aware of how your capacity in the moment impacts on other people that you love and care for. And it also really helps to avoid caregiver burnout, which is a big one. So, where's your jelly bean jar at today? And does it need a top up? I'm sending you heaps of love.